Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to TMXing Adventures. My name is Lisa Keegan, and look, this afternoon we're doing a really quick but impressive salad. I was going to say dinner, but you could do it for lunch, right? So I can't wait to show you this recipe today. It is on Cookie Doo, and it's fitting within our theme of quick dinners. So we're just having this with some sausages. The kids want sausages. We're having, what are we having? Don't know. Oh, chicken bits. There you go, some chicken bits. I'm like, what did I get out for this? I don't even know. But it's a salad and it's super quick. So if you're not confident making salads in your Thermomix, come today and see this one. This one's a bit more fancy than I guess our normal ones. Our normal ones you've seen me do before have kind of our chunks of 4 basic ingredients, some oil, salt and pepper. This one's got a few more bits and pieces in it, which I'll show you. Actually, they're off the camera. I'll move them over a little bit for you guys. So let's get started. It's called beetroot and carrot salad with Vincotto dressing. Don't have Vincotto. I'm changing it a little bit as I do. Now do say hi if you're watching along today. Are you cooking anything exciting for dinner or just same old, same old? And what's your plan for the weekend? Have you got some Thermomix cooking happening? I know some of you guys are doing my cheese course and you guys are making cheese, which is super exciting. Maybe you can make your own feta on that cheese course to put in your salad. So let's get started, start cooking. And I do apologize, there is a light. See my light? I've got a fan light above and that's that shiny thing on the screen. I have tried to move it today because I know it was annoying yesterday. Start cooking. First things first, this is Vincotto something or other. Anyway, I looked up replacements and they said you can use sherry vinegar and I've got that in the very back of my cupboard. Don't use it very often, but I'm going to use that today. So 20 grams, which is about a tablespoon for those of you who kind of wing it like I do, about a tablespoon, about a Jamie Oliver swirl. Next up is some balsamic vinegar that I've got up the back here on my little pourer, and it's asking for 20 grams as well. Then we're going to go on with, I think, some oil. There we go. Next. Oh, orange juice. Didn't get the orange juice. Guess what? Gonna skip it out. Wonder how that's gonna go. I don't think I've got any oranges to even use. Doesn't matter, let's move on. We'll go without orange juice and some oil. I'll let you know if it's terrible without the orange juice. How does that sound? I think it'll be all right. So in this goes 30 grams or however much until I get impatient. Might stop at 20. 20 is a good number that consistency across the board, right? So next up, in with the lid and the measuring cup. And we're going to chop this down. So it's chopping for 5 seconds on speed 4. So it's not a chop, it's a mix, isn't it? It's an emulsification. We're combining those oils and vinegars together to be a nice dressing, which is what's happening. Now, I love this recipe because all we're going to do now is start adding ingredients. Now, I don't have enough beetroot and stuff. I've only got a half batch and I didn't even bother peeling it. Do you guys know that you don't have to peel? There you go, there's your dressing. You don't have to peel vinegar. How cool is that? It actually is something that doesn't require peeling. You can chuck it in as it is. However, the blade cover peeler will peel it for you if you need to. And if they're really old, sometimes they need peeling. The other thing you can do is rub them with an abrasive cloth and the edges will actually come off. I haven't even bothered. I've just cut it into chunks about the size of I'm trying not to play with it too much, but about the size of the dial. And that's going to go in. Oh, didn't tear the scales. Let's hit the tear button and let's put that in. So in goes the beetroot. By the way, these are cut up. I know it doesn't look like it, but they're all about the same size, about that size. I just chuck them in chunks so I didn't have to play with it too much. What do you think of the black Thermomix, by the way? It's a bit pretty. I'm totally impressed. I've actually gone and put the white one up the back. It's been relegated to the back row. And the kids have been told they can only use the one down the front. I'm like, yep, you guys can mess up that one. No one touches the black one. That one's special. And if you're desperate, you can use that one. That's what I've told the kids. So next up is carrots, and it says peeled. Don't peel your carrots. Just cut the end off if it annoys you to have those ends on there. Otherwise, just leave them as they are. And I've got halving that as well. Now insert the spatula through the lid. I don't have that at the moment, but it probably doesn't matter because I'm only doing a half batch. So what that does is it helps the food consistently spread as it chops. You can see there's a video built in, so I love that the TM6 is really quite specific. If you're not sure, what does that mean? You can pick up the phone and call me, or you can push the video and it shows you. How cool is that? So we'll go next. 5 seconds, speed 5, let's go. Off it goes. All right, next. I do wonder if that was a little too long. Because I've got only half a batch, might have been a bit too long. But in today's recipe, I'll show you, actually it's fine. I was going to say today's recipe probably doesn't matter because it's going in with lettuce and salad, like greens. It's going with spinach and lettuce. So it probably doesn't matter so much if it's a little bit overdone. But I would have gone should have probably gone 2/3 of the time. Anyway, next time. All right, next up it's asking us to add into there some dried cranberries. You could use sultanas, you could cut up some figs. Wouldn't that be nice in there? So, you could cut up some dates. 50 grams of that. I'm going to go just probably a little less. 30 will do. Let's not give the kids too much sugar at bedtime. Next up, it's got some nuts and seeds. It says toasted pepitas. Mine are not toasted. Oh well, go with what you've got. I think also hemp seeds. I don't have that. We'll just skip that out. Flax seeds or linseeds. You could actually make this look very pretty with some black ones and stuff in there, I reckon. It says 2 teaspoons, so I'll just guesstimate. There we go. That was probably 4 teaspoons. And we're nearly done. This is how quick and easy a salad can be, and so impressive as well. So, and I'll show you in a second what it looks like. Oh, some salt. Do need some salt in there. I wouldn't use stock in this case. I think it'd be a bit peculiar having stock in there. Like, you know, often I will swap the salt for stock. You guys have seen me do that heaps of times. But I feel like in a salad, I don't know, just not right. Now it says pepper. Can't find it. Someone stole it again. Actually, I think it's outside. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. On with the lid. Now it's going to mix through. Oh, and I made a mess on the black. I have been so good at not making a mess till now. Anyway. Okay, 5 seconds, reverse, speed, 4. It's quite fast. I'm going to go slower. I don't like going that fast when it's actually just mixing through these ingredients. I feel like that has a risk. Just put these out the way. I feel like if I go that fast, it's going to risk chopping them up even further. And because I did the half, I think I'll make a mess in there and it'll be too fine. So arrange 60 grams of mixed baby salad leaves. So I've got some off our beautiful hydroponics outside that are going really well. I'll try and show you guys next week. And then it says top with the beetroot. I'll show you what this looks like. And then it tells you to put some feta on top. So come over this way. Let me just show you this dish. It's got the lettuce leaves. I was going to use a thermoserver, but I thought you can't see if I do it in a thermoserver, so let's do it in here. So who's watching on today? Do say hi. What are you having for dinner tonight at your place? Is there anything special you're making over the weekend? And of course, as you're watching replays, hashtag replay, share these videos with your friends and family who are into salads and clean eating, or even if they're just into quick stuff. Like, that's what it's all about, right? That's the beauty of thermomixing. You can do longer dishes, but typically the great thing about the long ones is you just get spare time to go do other things. But I've been trying to really focus this week on recipes that are in and out, like done hugely super quick. So now that's the leaves in there. The greens are in there now. And then we're just going to put some feta on top. It looks beautiful. You guys can see that. You guys can see the color there on that camera. Just trying to get the greens to show through. There we go. Now you can imagine how much that would make if you were making the whole batch. Okay, now I've got, I think, nearly the amount of lettuce leaves that call for the greens, but this is a 1 litre. So you're going to get this massive serve if you made a huge, big batch of it. You can just imagine how much that would be. So perfect if you're going to someone's place and you're entertaining. I think it would be absolutely ideal. Come on, can't get into my packet. It would be perfect if you're entertaining, definitely. Come on, into the feta. Now, this is why you make your own feta, because 2 things. Number 1, I hate it when I buy things that have plastic on them. Number 2, I can't get into it. Oh, look, there's a pair of scissors here. I probably should have started with that. Let's try the scissors. But yeah, make your own feta. If you've not tried it, check it out, okay? Go to my cheese course, go through, subscribe to it, and make your own feta and halloumi. It's beautiful when you make it yourself. I know some of you guys last year and the year before with our cook-alongs online, my customers, you guys had the chance to do feta and halloumi. You've been guided with, held hands and done that step by step. But this is another way, especially for those of you who aren't necessarily my customers and you didn't get that opportunity. So here we go. Some beautiful feta just to put that beautiful color to it. So sprinkle it on, or in this case, I'm cutting it on. Go away, Mr. Fly. Ah. And done in a second. So really simple, less than a minute to put together a salad to then serve with something else on the table. So super easy, super healthy. You know what exactly is in it. the oil and stuff, completely optional. Just thinking about that orange in there that I don't have, I'll actually get some, I've got some orange essential oils. Now I don't tend to use them very often for cooking, but I'm not opposed to using them occasionally. And I'll probably put a little dot in there. Now it's not going to bring sweetness to it, but it'll put that orange into it. It won't need much. I mean, the tiniest bit, because I just don't have it. I didn't have it on the shopping list. And yeah, but I don't know whether I'll need it or not. We'll see. But there you go. So that's what I will do to make this so that it's a little bit closer to the original. But how pretty does that look? So that is salad in your Thermomix. Super quick, super easy. Give it a try. I'd love to know as you're watching along. If you've made it, do you have a favourite salad? Maybe it's not this one. Maybe you like the detox salad or one of the others. So do let us know what your favourite salad is, or maybe you've not ventured into salad. If that's the case, I hope this weekend you will give a go to a salad. Now, next week we are doing quick snacks. So I'm so excited next week to keep continuing on this quick series and bring you snacks. There will be one, I think, dinner in there, but most of them are snacks. So watch on next week. Share it with your friends and family who need the ease of Thermomix brings. And do cook for them as well and let them know what the Thermomix does in your kitchen and how it helps you, because you've got the secret that they don't yet know about the ease and how much your life can be changed having one on the bench and not having to be stuck at a stovetop stirring. Or at a chopping board chopping in the case of our salad today. So otherwise, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Do take care. I will be back here next week in the afternoons for some more TMXing adventures, inspiring you to get more out of your Thermomix. So I can't wait to see you then. Reach out if I can help you. We are expecting the blacks will not last too much longer. We are over the halfway of stock levels. So hopefully through the weekend they'll last, but won't be much longer after that. So if you are looking at getting one, reach out. I'd love to support you get one, but then more importantly, keep getting more and more out of it. So guys, take care and I will see you next week. Bye for now.